right. Okay, so if you want to walk, let's open up the Atlantic stuff and go from there.
So if we go Atlantic, okay, Atlantic. So we go into. You're lucky because Atlantic, no, you're just partly lucky. Because Atlantic, perfect. So can I go Atlantic data? Okay. So this one is not gonna be, it's not, there's nothing automated in it.
Nope. Do you want to share your screen?
Oh, I thought that I was sharing my screen. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. So for Atlantic, we have a file. I'm going to take that file that I'm going to have
Now, for Atlantic, do you just use the data that's the report that's emailed to you?
Yeah, so let me show you. I do, okay, perfect. So, and I don't understand my base. It's that file is like is space, okay? And you're gonna have that file, okay? It is in a space, all right?
Okay.
Which space is it today? Is it yours, Rob, or Matt?
It's the second one that I sent to you.
Okay.
It's here.
And what is it called? BRS Online or something like that?
BRS, yep, on BRS Online Sales. And you're gonna go BRS Online Sales here. You're gonna choose 2022. And it's in Cadet's document, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And in that one, we do have the weekly online scorecard. Okay, there is that file is there. This is the file that we will basically have really like all the file that you need. And this is the one that I'm talking about.
Right.
So, and all right. So what we do have in that file, we do have the data from the launch of the new from EGain 17.
Okay.
All right. So every week when I receive every like on Monday morning when I receive really like the email for the EGain report,
yep,
I just take that email. I always do a sort, sure that my things are good. Okay, this one was until the 6th, and then I'm gonna go in my email.
And there's 2 emails that come from EGain, are there not? Or they're just
No, there is one.
This one?
The assisted chat report that comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I have so many emails that confirmation of BRS Online. So now I'm kind of lost. Perfect. So this is the email, okay? That email that we receive every morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Or at 8 a.m. our time, which is 9 a.m. for Jen. So I got that email. Perfect. This one is really like since March 1st. I do my data, my sort just to make sure that things are really well. Oldest to newest. Perfect. So the last data that I have, it's really until the 6th.
Yep.
Okay. I always go back to take really like until the 6th. Just really like to make sure that I have
Make sure you've got the full, yep.
yeah. So this one, I'm gonna take really like until the 6th. Perfect. Which is there. Okay.
Yep.
I just copy and I'm gonna go there and paste. All right. So I'm gonna go there. Those are really some section that I created for month, week, weekday, Monday, year. Perfect. And do the same. And then good. I can do really now my pivot table. Now I kind of do the same. All right. So those are really what I need for my pivot table. Here, I need entry point name and that's good. Not here. Channel origin name. So let's see. This is what I use, handled. Perfect. Don't need a and then for that reporting. Okay. And I'm gonna take away. All right. So for here, that necessarily need that. 2 point not necessarily need that at all as well. And I have really like my data for numbers, proactive and reactive. And there is a year because I need to have the year. Okay. And you can see that 2021. Okay, perfect. So in 2022, we have 2021 started on week 11 in that reporting because it's really started on March 7th.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which is good. Before I had to go in order to report because the format are not the same. I couldn't really like merge them for having the weekly, but for in that one, you have really like the previous week and you want to have that week.
Gotcha. That's why you said I was lucky.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't have to go to 2 spots.
Yeah, that's
But
wonderful.
you're gonna have to do it for last year for the month to date and quarter to date.
Order the
Right.
date.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
And but the file is there.
Until we get to Q2.
that's right.
Yeah, exactly. But the file is there as well. So when you go in really like a space, the Atlantic Chart volume 2018 to 2021. Okay.
Right.
Because when you go there, you're good with that one. Because it's scorecard based. Okay, perfect. So that file, a good part in that one, you're just gonna have to change the date. You're good. For example, don't really look at those. It's really like, okay, perfect. This one is really like for weekly. I'm gonna take off the weekdays because I don't need the weekdays. This one is assisted. They are really not endo. Perfect. All right. You have really like all the weeks. If you want it to be month, you just change it to month. You take off the week. You have your, and you have done.
Yep.
Okay. It's there.
Yeah.
So, right.
Perfect.
And basically what I would do is just really like take them there and just put it so that in the scorecard. If you want to really kind of like create another section where you have that to be automated, that could be good. If you don't want to put it directly in the scorecard, but you can do that. But that's what I do. I take the weekly and put there, and take monthly and take there, and quarterly and take and just paste there.
Perfect. Yep. Easy enough.
All right. So that's good. And the next one that we do, so we good for the chat volume. It's more for the forecast, right?
Okay.
So we're good for athletic, right?
Yep. That seems pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And for the forecast, and I know that it's gonna depend on Willie, and it's gonna be a little complicated in the beginning. If you do have any issue of understanding the data in the forecast, you can really contact the Aron Parker.
Yeah, and I use that the same. I'm not worried about that today because I used to use that same forecast to be able to build my WBR files and things like that on the
Okay.
operational side. And I'm familiar with the laminates as well, so I'm good with that.
Okay, that's good. So basically what you do, and just really like to forward, and you're gonna receive really like every month the daily target one pager from Aron.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna open that. All right. So that what I do when you receive it, it's that really you create that section, and in a format. No, that I think I should roll into that with you. Okay, so we're gonna go back, but let's finish that part first. That one unit, yeah. What you're going to have to do for that one, let me tell you. When you're going to receive the monthly, okay, you're gonna receive, for example, or you can do that with you're gonna really go and really look at exactly what we take for brand, all right? Because those are really what we take for brand for Central BRS.
Okay.
And FX and auto and all those usage. That's what we have to take. That's really the part that is really that you need to know.
What are
but it's gonna stay in the file. So it's just, for example, what you're gonna do for April, when you're gonna have to really to prepare it yourself, you have to, you just have to go back in the March one and you to repeat exactly the same, because if you include, for example, like the others, you're not gonna have the right data. Okay.
Got it.
And for athletic, it's gonna be only athletic, and it's gonna be, I'm sorry, it's gonna be, that one is not good. That one is not good. I need to update that one. So, it's gonna be athletic for the branding, and you don't really need to really work on that because you're gonna have really like athletic here.
The Atlantic filters it. Yeah.
So do you not filter out like the 4 Atlantic provinces, or?
If you do that, for example, let's say that I Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba.
Oh, I guess it's just east. Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be the same because I always say that athletic here.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? It's gonna be the same.
Okay.
So yeah, and that's what I do every week. What I do, it's really like I put that also Bell.ca, but I don't really use it. But it's really like the total each that I use. So then I do the pivot table for having that. This is really that in the pivot table. All right. And then I do the same. I just for that one, I just copy paste here. I'm sorry. I'm just going to show you what I do for having Athletic. I create it first for Central, and then I just do that. Copy and go there. You know, for Central and copy and go there. Paste. It's gonna work perfectly. And then I just need to choose Athletic for having, it's gonna be new sale. All right. Perfect. So now I'm gonna take the Laminate. If you feel that it's a little confusing, just let me know. This is the Laminate. Okay, I'm gonna go in Central Laminate. I'm gonna take the chart volume. That exercise you do it like every month, so you're not gonna have to do it really like every single week.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's really once a month. You
Once
do that.
once you get things set up. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the month, and I'm gonna take really in the call that perfect each chat call. I'm gonna take really like the March one. I just copy this number here, okay, and I paste it here. All right, okay, and then what I do, I just always create that, because the one thing that you're gonna have to do all the time is really like to make sure where your grand total is, because if the month is 30 days, your grand total is gonna be in 38. All right, when it's 31 days, your grand total is gonna be in 39.
Right.
So that one is gonna change.
Yeah.
That's the one you need to really like to make sure. And after that, for the rest, it's gonna really work. Okay, just really like go to the formula, and you're gonna have to do really the same for Athletic. For Athletic now, I'm gonna go in the Laminate in Athletic. I'm gonna really take the each chat data here for March. All right, and copy and 3.8, and it's gonna really work. Okay, it's gonna work. So should be good for Athletic, and that's kind of like the same thing.
So that DD percentage is just the percentage of sales or chats that fall on that particular day.
That's the percentage. What I do here, I just take the percentage of sales for chat for each day of the month.
Yep.
And then I apply that on the total chat volume for the month to have the total chat volume per day.
Got
the daily chat volume. So every week I would do really like, for example, like the 7 days and take the month to date.
Got it.
You know, for example, for next week, it's gonna be from here, and then after that, like until the 12th, and then until the 12th. And my month to date is gonna be from there to 12. You know, I know it's a lot of back and forth, and yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Or do you need? Okay, perfect.
Nope, I am good.
Okay, so basically, if you are good with that one, I think you are good with this scorecard.
Yeah.
And I know it could be, if like for I mean not 2 months after, because I'm going to forget everything. If for any reason you feel it's very confusing, just send me a message text and ask me if I can have really like 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and I will try my best. Okay?
I appreciate that.
Okay.
That's for sure. Hopefully we'll have the videos that you'll live on and prosper.
Yeah. So
now the other thing I had, so then I think so like there's a couple other reports that you manage. You got the monthly total, and that I assume you just pull kind of data out of this process to populate that report.
The monthly total, what monthly total?
Like the monthly, not scorecard. This is like the monthly. What's it called?
Oh,
PMP?
I forgot. You know what? That's a really good thing because I forgot that one. And yeah, so I completely forgot that one because I didn't do it that month. That's why.
Aha.
Oh, yeah. And let me go back on that one. I think it's gonna be in January.
Monthly online sales view.
Yeah. That one. January. What is January?
Rob, do you know how to, like today just went through the whole exercise of updating disposition codes and things like that. Like, do you know that process? Like, do you know how to update them if we have to?
The thing is, and I still have really like something to do before. The thing is that the process has to be different now because of the new codes. You know,
Yes.
the process is the same, but because I created that, and I'm gonna that's really that part.
Like, I'm just thinking, like I don't even know how to update them on the Atlantic side, or like
update them or download the data.
No, I know how to download the data. I'm not worried about that from a nuance or a EGain perspective because I know how to do that.
You're like, if we actually have to change the word.
I'm just saying, like, in future, if we need to update disposition codes or, we just updated them, but if something's not working out and we have to change something back, like, do you know that process? Because I don't.
If you want to change the code or something,
yeah.
or yep, I can show you that it's not complicated because actually I have to do that because I didn't really have I had to really I haven't yet because I was waiting for an answer. I haven't yet really like take off all the old codes and to replace them by the new one. I have to do that. It's not gonna be long. Just let me.
Yeah, you go ahead and get your other stuff first. Yeah. But I just didn't want to lose that because I'm like, oh, but today's the worst for updating all that stuff he leaves and we have to update anything.
So we do have EGain to lean on in that.
Yeah, I'm not worried as much about from an EGain perspective, but more on the like from a nuance slash
nuance. But the nuance, no worries. I think for nuance and David and Marisol and just you can help.
Yeah. Yeah, just
they know the environment for the nuance.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. But have we removed, or is that the part you just said? Have we removed the old codes now?
It's very easy. You just delete them. Just
okay.
Give me 1 second.
I'm just like, oh my God. I went in to look at the Virgin disposition codes for last week, and I'm like, I can't make heads or tails of what the hell it's telling me now. Like, they're using old codes, new codes, like, I'm like, it makes no sense. Like, now all of a sudden our split of sellable and non-sellable like make no sense anymore. Like, oh yeah.
I think I saw them saying they're going to go in and delete the old ones now that they've got a base, like they've got. Yeah.
Well, we have to, because if you don't, the agents will just continue to use the old one.
Yeah, totally.
To use the old one. That's why I have to really like we have to delete them.
Yeah.
No choice. What's going on? Just give me 1 second, guys. 20422. Okay, this is that file.
It's part of too why I said like rush, like operations wanted to get it in, like when they were saying earlier, like, oh, let's get it in for February, whatever. And we were like, I think we need some more time because clearly the communication didn't get out to the floor well enough because it like I would say more old codes were used than new codes. So that tells me that they weren't all
They
communicated
weren't paying attention.
or they weren't paying attention.
Just
It's like paddling horse when you're in operation. Paddling
Yeah, trying to herd cats.
herd cows. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
okay, perfect.
But which report is this, Rob?
So you probably haven't seen this. This is kind of just a monthly summary of Bell and Virgin sales and chat
Okay.
that Cadet does.
Failed.
It's not
It's failed because it's open. Okay.
it's not a critical it's not a critical it's not critical in that it's just us that consume it.
Okay.
It's not. Okay, so that report, this is it. Okay, so this one is a shop, this one is a chat for Bell, a shop for Virgin, a chat for Virgin. Okay, so we have like a number of tabs that are hidden. 20, okay, chat data. Hit that because you have to do it one by one. Okay, perfect. This one is not important. Okay, so what I would basically do, this one is for, okay, 2020. I'm going to hide that because we don't need. Okay, so what I will basically do, they are really like the part that is missing, that is not automated, is really like eShop
Right.
for Bell, but we do have the eChat data. I use, but it's gonna probably change with the VA. I use really like the reporting for Marie Solange. I just replace them. Like this one is until November, and the sales data that I really pull from really my core strategy to really fit that. For example, this one, what you're going to do basically is really to really create another tab for 2021, 2022, and just really replace those numbers, and they're gonna really feed that automatically. It's really the part that you're going to have to do is really the part for the eShop. And I have another file where I really pull those numbers from the, I think I have a report. Yeah, I do have a report. I have to find it and send it to you. I pull those numbers and I really in the report, and I just take them and I put them and I copy paste them.
Copy. Okay.
And those numbers, for example, that one, yeah. And I think they are really, yeah. I think what I copy paste is this and this and that. I think so. This from that formula, yeah. So those are really what I copy paste. And just they are copy paste, but my goal was really to have them really like to keep it in the tab to really just, let's see, did I really, I think that let me see something. I feel that I did automate. This one is this. No, I haven't done that because I started to really working on something to have them to feed them automatically. Maybe I didn't complete it. Okay, perfect. So this is the probably that's going to take you like a little longer. And but for the eChat, you're good. For the sales data, you're good. For eShop, it's really automated. And what I do for eShop, Jen, it's really the same file that you use.
Okay.
All right. And you just have your file open, and then you open that file, and you just editable content. It should really you should have them to be automated, to be really like for eShop. Okay. And but we do have the sales data here. We do have the eChat data here. For Virgin, we're good. It's only for Bell that we do have really like to have the eShop data. Okay, that's but I know I'm going to look into my reports on my folders. I might have something that I started for really. I know that I started something for that really like to feed that automatically. Okay. Yeah, I know that one is not really perfect because I forgot about that one.
No, that's all right. That's all right. And then the other one that I think is just super simple, just you send the conversion report, but that's just kind of copy and paste.
Yeah, that one is really copy. It's really very simple because everything is there already. It's just, let me go back to my stuff. It's already in space as well. 22, perfect. Right. Yeah, this one is super simple. It doesn't really take a lot of time. Just sometimes I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
And you take the numbers, you just add here.
Yeah.
Right. And you add really like Atlantic. I just take them directly from that report.
From the scorecards, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
From that scorecard and just add them, and they are really, and the formula are there for those, and yeah, that's it. It's not complicated for that one.
I think that's it.
So, all right. And Jen, you had okay. We go in EGain 17. It takes a little.
You're going into EGain, not the EGain analytics, right?
Right.
No, that one is really for the codes.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yep.
And you go administration. Departments. Daily line. All right. And I will go in the classification. Go to classification. Yeah, we have really like
It's resolution codes, right?
resolution codes. Perfect. So basically what we're going to do, not declare because I wanted to confirm, we're gonna really delete everything that is really like for sales, and I think the BBMSMB also as well, and we're gonna delete all the sale that we do have here. We're gonna keep only that one.
Okay.
But the thing is that the way that EGain is built,
Mm-hmm.
I create that resolution code March 1st, 2022 because I wanted the agent to know those are the new codes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's really when you pull them, the data you're gonna have really that as well in the column. So what after deleting, like the old one, we're gonna have to redo those, and it's like to create those again. And the good and the thing that I really didn't know as well for EGain, which is good. And for example, let's see, you can really put really like the definition as well, the description as well, which is good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
can the agent see the description if they?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm wondering. Yeah.
Be good if they're good.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, especially when you have new agents, right? And they're like, which one do I select for this?
Yeah. I think they should be able to see it because
I'll ask Carrie just to test it with one of the agents to see.
Yeah. So.
And I missed that part. Sorry, Cadet, just to go back. You said that we had to delete the ones above, or the what?
We have to delete everything from Newfoundland
all the way
to e-sales here, not e-care, because
And how do you do that?
You just delete them. You just like, for example, I'm gonna just show you. When you're gonna go there, I'm gonna go in resolution code. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go there. E-sales. Okay. I can just delete it from here.
You just delete the value. Oh.
Yep. No, you delete it here, so it's gonna the property you want to save your changes. Let me delete someone else because just to make sure that this one is always empty. But you're still not really trying to change one, still no. Okay, perfect. This one. I delete that. Delete that. All right, and try to save. Should work on it.
Got it. It's up top. There you go. Okay.
Is yours. Okay, there is one thing. Is yours in activity. I think there is probably an agent is working on it now. I can't tell you.
I don't even know why anyone would be using that because I've never seen that used.
And yeah, I do from time to time. I have something from time to time. Not it's like, for example, I could spend, for example, 3 weeks, and then 1 week after I have it. It's what is happening. As you can see, it's not there anymore. All right.
Yeah.
So.
The agent's gonna be like, I swear it was
there. Yeah. So and then when we're gonna really like that, and then we're going to really have to take those, we create them because there's the one this, and we're gonna recreate them directly from here. So what we're going to do, we're gonna go in resolution, and and I know it's really 3:30, and but I should just give me 1 second, guys, because the plan was my daughter usually she has dance at uh, at 3:30, and then but today there is no dance for the teacher is sick. I have to ask my wife to pick my daughter up. Just 1 second.
Okay, sure, yeah. If you have to run, Cadet, I think
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, just
Well,
1 second. If she can do that, I will wait a little bit longer. Okay, just 1 second.
we know enough to be dangerous.
What do you mean you deleted EGain?
Where did all the resolution codes go? Oops. It's one of those things, though, that you really have to play around with it and do it yourself. I remember the first week that, well, because basically I had like 2 days with Nick and it was like he was gone and I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And if I break this, how do I fix it? So, but once you play around with it, and I mean, you can't really break it, but you can have some wrong numbers and that. But once you start looking at it, you start to realize something's wrong with the numbers, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my wife is going to be able to go get her. So I'm good. All right. So that's and just and Jen, if I do, I have like a couple. I think I have a couple like things to look because I do. I might if I have time, I will do them. I will do them. All right. So I will let you know if I have the chance to do them or
It's
not.
3:30.
Yeah,
You've got no time. It's good, eh?
Yeah.
You're turning into a pumpkin, man, in 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
We'll figure it out. Somehow, some way.
So
We know where you live.
yeah, you know where I live.
so what's left to do here? We have to go in. We have to delete all of the old.
Yeah, you're gonna have to delete all the old one, all the e-sales
Yeah.
one, and I think this one as well. I think the BBM and SMB.
Yeah, that pound sales was annoying because I don't know what, like it was always there, but
Yeah,
everybody's afraid to lose it. Let's get rid of it. And then did you say there's something we have to do with the folder that's below this? There's something we had to do?
yeah, because now we have no choice to recreate those ones.
Right.
Because
Those-
why? Because we're gonna have I'm gonna just show you exactly what to do. You're gonna really go there in resolution, all right? And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna just create a fake one. I'm not gonna save it, okay? And you're gonna really like the new, okay? And just call it new resolution code. And then I'm gonna put the description here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do save. Provide a name. Okay.
I didn't like that name, I guess.
No, because you really you really wanted a name.
The reason why we're we're removing the old ones, but the other ones, because all of them would say resolution codes March 1st, 2022 in front of them. That's why. So we're just going back and re-adding them without the March. Yeah.
Exactly. It's gonna be exactly the same thing, but it's not gonna be without that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because now you see the test resolution codes, it's really like a link directly to resolution codes. So when the agent is going to choose that one, you're not gonna have, for example, like resolution code March 1st.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only reason that you have to do that.
Yeah.
And if the tool were the thing is that the tool is not really like very flexible. If the tool was flexible, we should be able to just really go
Yeah.
there and just
Yeah.
Drag.
open that and take that and move it. But we can do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you can do that.
So, but we'll do the same thing though, whatever the code name is, we're gonna put e-sales in front of it, right? So the agent knows when they,
Right.
or do we have to?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, or okay, if you want to do that, okay, you're gonna put e-sale, for example, when you're gonna go there, and
Yeah.
you take that one, you're gonna put e-sale in front of it here, right?
No sale, better offer. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be no sale, better competitive offer.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. So I'm assuming, because my only concern, so an e-sales agent can't see the resolution codes for care, right? Like, can they only see?
They
Oh,
do.
they do.
They do. Or if we can have something that is really like, let me see.
That's the only reason why I was asking that, right?
Right.
Yeah. Let's see, Jen. Let's see. Or probably we can have like an easy solution. And if we put e-sales here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Keep that.
Okay. And we save that. Maybe your problem is solved. So after deleting the old one,
Yeah.
and that's what we're going to have.
They would just come down. They
E-sale, right?
E-sales, yeah.
E-sale,
Yeah.
no sale,
Oh,
and sale.
perfect.
yeah.
Our problem is solved. Now we just have to delete, and
The
we
old
can just start with by this one.
Do we need that BBM?
I
one?
don't
No.
think so.
I don't really. No one uses it.
No.
We don't have a mobility.
Okay.
We don't even have SMB. We don't have SMB billing.
And
We don't have SMB on chat.
Yeah.
I would to clean house.
I would just clean house. Take the opportunity.
The information that I have from EGain is even we delete that, the disposition code that we do have will stay in the tool. But I do have, and just 1 second before we go, let me go back and I think let me go back here. Okay, so
if it's not there, the agent will. It's like I said to. That's why I sent the message to Natasha, because I said, so like you always had on the Virgin side, you had sales quotes, so you don't want to see information about sales quote. She goes, in my opinion, it's just not ready to commit. I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll put it in not ready to commit. I mean, to me, I don't necessarily. I mean, it was kind of interesting to see the sales quotes, because then if I see sales like the following week all of a sudden like significantly increase, is it because some of those sales quotes came to fruition and it now, like, you know what I mean?
I totally
like
agree,
5
yeah.
days later.
It's almost
So, and now it's just lumped into not ready to commit, but there's nothing to explain what that is. So
we
anyway.
do have a sales quote report that we should be able to look at.
Okay.
That comes from Jeff Murphy. We should be able to look at it and see how many sales quotes were created by the chat team and how many were fulfilled.
Well, and I've always wanted to. I've asked that, because I've even asked Dave and Natasha for that before, since I've been in this role, to say, do you guys have any idea like what percent of those actually translate into sales?
Yeah, I think the report exists. Where it is and how to read it,
Mhm.
I don't know. We can look into that.
Well, because I don't know, like part of me says, like, 'cause see on the Atlantic side, we don't have sales
Right.
quote.
Yeah.
It's something that eventually when we move to order mats, then they would have that. But in some ways, it can present some laziness on the part of the agent not to close the sale on the initial chat or the initial call, because it's like, well, I'll just, I'll give you this offer and, you can take it away and decide later and you just use this, whatever, to call in, rather than doing the full end-to-end sale, shark proof, to make sure the customer, when they do put their order in, that they actually don't cancel it, like within the first 90 days and stuff. Like I think there's just some, like because I was seeing a lot, like the number of sales quotes on the Virgin side, like for English, was huge, like high, very high.
It'd be interesting. I mean, in theory, they get paid on sale, so they shouldn't really want it to go to a sales quote. That should be a last resort.
Well, it should, but I mean, the agent now, because I think that was the beef. I remember this, that agent didn't like sales quote because, anyway, now I think they do. It does get redirected back to the originating agent so that they get paid out if it goes to a sales quote.
Maybe that's that's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
We should look into that. Remind me to look into that, and we'll take a look at that. See if we can find that report. It's interesting, just to kind of.
I'm just curious too. Yeah.
Okay, guys. The conversation that I had with EGain is that after deleting those codes, like we don't have now any sales, the data will still be available in EGain Analytics.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Is
Good.
for any reason?
Yeah.
For any reason you don't have that data, I have that file from March 1st, 2021, and with all the historical data that is in his space.
Okay.
If ever there is an issue, you can go back to that data. We really like to have your historical numbers.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
That's good. No, I don't see. Okay. Is there any other thing that is critical? Maybe I forgot something.
So the disposition codes in Nuance, though, have those ones been deleted, the old codes?
Yeah, that one is gonna be really on Somenshu and David Gagnon.
Okay.
They are really the one that are really managing that part.
Yep.
Okay. So that, because I don't need that.
I'll just follow up to make sure that happens, because like the longer they stay out there, it's just the harder it is to try to figure out what the heck went on.
Then.
All right.
We don't want to let you go today.
As you can see, guys, I'm leaving, but it's not that I like you guys. I hope that you can feel it. It's not like just I'm in a rush because, and it's just I had to make a choice. I had to. It's for me the right thing to do.
It'll be the right one, buddy. It'll be the right one.
Yeah.
You're gonna do great.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yes, you will. Let us know. You'll have to let us know. I told you have my email, my personal email and stuff, and let us know how you're making out, how it's going.
Yeah, I will for sure. I will let you know.
I'll tell you. what kind of messes we created.
We're just gonna start making it. We're just gonna start making up numbers.
Yeah. Well, there's so many org changes right now. Who's gonna know it?
That one is good. That one is good, Jane.
Yeah. You think they're watching it that closely? Conversion is back up to 1.8. Me stop.
That's right. Exactly right.
Oh, right. Anyways, no, I wish you the best today, and
Thank you
you'll be great, and hope you and your family stay safe and enjoy your kids.
Yeah,
because time goes by so quickly.
I know.
Yeah.
It goes so fast.
What do you have to do with your laptop?
I don't know yet. You tell me. And I guess that I'm going to receive a communication to Willie, but I think that I need to bring it to the there's the place in the building.
Yeah.
And, usually have to return it. Right. Well, we do return it to our IT person.
IT, yeah. I know that the guy in there, so I think that
because I think, Rob, you have to go into. Oh no, probably IT does it, but once they receive it, because they'll reach out to you. If as soon as Cadet comes out of Belnet and they know that someone has hardware, they'll probably reach out to you and say, "Where's the laptop?"
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bring it to them. It's not gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be probably next week because on Friday I'm leaving to Mago.
Right.
And and I'm not going to have the time to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go to the back to make my hair, and we will do like a few things and prepare. So yeah, and then on Friday we're gonna leave to Mago on Friday and coming back on Sunday afternoon. So
all right. Well, enjoy your brief time off.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna really miss you guys.
Yeah.
And if ever for any reason you have to come to Montreal, just let me know, and it would be really a pleasure to have like a drink and or eat something. It would be great. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
And, you are really great. You are a great team. And a good energy, so we did some great things together.
Well, it won't be the same without you, bud.
No.
Yeah, so I will miss you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
Well, take care. And if there's anything that you think of or anything you need in the meantime, just let us know.
All right, I will. Guys, thanks a lot.
All right.
And be good. I hope that you're gonna have really